All right, let's see if I can get a full shot for you guys. So you can see it's almost down to my ankles. What are you trying to find? Me? I'm hiding in your guys' room. Oh, you see that? Good morning, you guys. I'm going to be having a Sam's Club haul to share with you guys. I sent Chris out to Sam's Club with a little bit of a list to grab things that we need for the week. My kids are sick again, and we went to Target about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and we are fighting a virus. It's some kind of respiratory virus, and they're sick. I don't want to take them out. With that being said, for the third time, Freya's dental surgery was on Tuesday. We went out one time and we got sick. She's really sick right now, so that's fine. You guys need to stop running in the house. Kids are extremely bored. It's going to be close to 60 today, so I'm going to let them play in the backyard. I think sun will be good to help heal them. It's just a respiratory thing, cough, fever, sore throat, and I think this is about the dozenth time that we've gotten it. We were always sick. So we have two boys sick. We have Arabella that's getting better. That right there is the Ebola monkey. She's the one that starts everything. Why are we always sick? Because this one, the 2-year-old, that cries all day long. That thing. That's why we're sick. So we have a $600 Sam Club haul to share with you guys. I will flip it around and share with you guys what we got for the week. Right here. It doesn't look like much, but that's because there's meat and bottled drinks. We have some kind of iris in the house and Gatorade. On top of the warmer weather coming up is not a bad thing to have on hand. So we will start over here with the sparkling iced drinks. These are really not that bad. There's not dyes in there that I can see in there. They're actually pretty, considering what it is, pretty not that unhealthy for you. Of course it's not going to be healthy, but Chris really likes those, and they're sugar free and they taste pretty good. And then we got some big Gatorades 24-pack for the big boys, and then we got a 28-pack for the little girls. It is the 12 ounces for the little ones, 20 for the big ones. The reason why we do that is the boys drink things so fast. If they drink all theirs up, they can't touch the little girls' stuff. Yep, that's how we have to do it when you have the big boys and then the little girls. That they don't hork things down as fast. So if you have kids like that, our kids, it's a little weird because all of our boys are bigger, and then the bunch of littles are all little girls, so it works out perfect for us. So we're going to go over here to some meat, some chicken legs. We got 2 flats of these. They're running about $5.20 a flat. This is one dinner for us, and then I'm going to make some vegetable soup with these beef stew meat cubes. These are $24 for this flat. We have 2 of these. I like these better than like the organic meat. I just think it's better meat. Is it? I don't know. But the way it cooks down, I like it better. So I've become a huge fan of the logs. One of these is 3 meals for us. So I just cut it into thirds. So that's 6 meals right here. Some of these beef Italian meatballs, eventually when I have more time, if I ever get more time, do we get more time? I don't know. I will do our own meatballs. But for now, we got a big old bag of beef meatballs from Sam's Club. And these ones, oh, they are gluten-free, in case you're gluten-free. I don't think the Costco ones are. Some Angus beef patties. Some spicy chicken breasts. These are already fully cooked, so it'll just be a quick little fast lunch if we wanted to do something quick. Pizzas have these every haul. 3 packs of every kind of pizza that they carry. So we got the Supreme, 3 meat, 4 cheese, and pepperoni pizza. The noise in the background are the boys are moving their beds around. That's the grunting and moving in the background. 2 gallons of whole milk. Again, the weather is starting to seem to be getting nicer here in Utah. We got this Country Time lemonade. Not the best, but it's good. Sour cream. We go through one of these probably once a week. Oven roasted turkey breasts. We opt to go with this kind of lunch meat. And lunch meat in general is not that healthy for you here in, at least here in America. I don't know about other places, but you kind of have to pick out what you're getting and try to aim for the best. So that's what we do. We like this brand. Chris saw this one right here, the Members Mark Jalapeno Cheddar Smoked Sausage. It's a 12-pack. It's not as healthy. If you're going for healthy sausages, you want to go to Costco, but because we've never tried these, we'll figure, you know, this will be our unhealthy processed meat. The sausages at Costco are a lot more healthier ingredients, cleaner ingredients than Sam's Club. Coffee, iced coffee, some steak strips. These are really good. Crackers. And these crackers have been the only thing really in my pregnancy that I've cared for that I really like are these. Maybe this right here. Chicken nuggets. Easy lunch for the girls. Boys do more things like the corn dogs that are floating around here somewhere. A flat of eggs, which is down to $19 here. Every time we go to Costco or Sam's, we pick up one of these. I love these salads. There's just a whole bunch of yummy good stuff in there. Like this time they put strawberries in it. They didn't have strawberries in it. Last time they had blackberries. But there's always blueberries in there. It's just a berry salad. And it's really sweet and it's really yummy. So, got that spinach salad. This is $10. 2 loaves of white bread. A thing of hamburger buns. Some Seattle Best coffee. Here we go, some treats that I said I wasn't going to buy, but sometimes I say things and you know what? I'm human and we buy them. Vanilla wafers, pretty dang good. Little Bites, no, not good at all for you. Not even in the least. But there's no high fructose corn syrup in it. So, I mean, that's a plus, right? Not so much for the dyes. But let's hope RFK can find some substitutes for the dyes for convenient food for us moms that don't have a lot of time because we're populating the earth with the beautiful children. You know, I'm tired. I'm gonna just shut up now. Yeah, Little Bites, muffins. Not so much of a filling breakfast for big kids, but for little toddlers, it'll work. Fig bars, those are good. Some of these Better nut bars. Those are pretty dang good too. They have a whole bunch of seeds and proteins in there from that. Some Frito-Lay's classic mix. Not very good, but it's yeah. Lunchbox Go-Gurts. We don't do lunchboxes because my kids homeschool. Can you guys imagine how sick we would be? A lot of people, why do you homeschool? Well, like 90, well, I can't talk right now. My kids are always sick. They miss so much school that they'll just be sick. So these Go-Gurts right here, if you could freeze them, my kids do whatever with them. One kid wants it frozen, they'll shove it in the freezer. 32 of those. Those are on markdown. Sweet and salty nuts. Some Z-bars for the kids. Those are, were those on sale? Are they cheaper here or Costco? Same. Some of those. Daddy saw some of these Italian ices. It's a variety pack. There's 96 ice pops in there. And I think that will be good for the kids with the virus that they have going on once again. Here's the corn dogs for the boys. I don't know if I did these sweet and salties. We've got a box of that kind as well. And then these are different. You guys know we always get the pre-boiled eggs because it's cheaper than buying eggs. Is it still cheaper than buying eggs now?
Yeah, because you get 24 eggs for $7.91.
And these ones say cage-free. Now, cage-free can mean a lot of things. But they could just be in one big barn on top of each other and not in a cage, and they're labeled cage-free.
So that is cage-free. Free range is where they open range outdoors.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. So don't get too, you know, gaslighted on that cage-free thing right there. But this is what they had, hard-boiled eggs. You get 12 packs of 2 counts, which makes 24. And it's just so convenient. There's 11 grams of protein per serving. And they're all single packs. They come like that. These are good. You can make egg sandwiches with them. You could just do so much with them. So we always get these 2 bags of those. And then that right there. I think what added up so fast this time is like the meats. These right here are $50 each, so that's like $100 right there. And then, you know, the Gatorades, and then adds up pretty quickly, but that's quite a bit of stuff considering a lot of meals right there. Now what I have to do is fit the frozen stuff in here. Whew. Which I still have to clean up that soda mess right there. No one sees I exploded a soda down there. So let's get that stuff put away. We have a lot of frozen fruit still and frozen vegetables. That's why we didn't get any this time, because we still have quite a bit, and I'd rather have the easy lunches stuffs.
Are you girls supposed to be on the table? Snotty?
Okay, this is what the fridge looks like. We can't get anything else in there if we wanted to right now. Not even an Oli.
This is all I'm getting. Girl. Thank you.
Okay, so we have some minced garlic that's gonna go in there. I put a bunch of that inside here with the stew meat, and then there's some carrots I want to use up, so I'm gonna clean and shred those. Some spinach that needs to be used. I got some celery I'm gonna throw in there, and one squash, and then I'm gonna see what else we have to stick inside of our little vegetable soup. I think we have green beans on the stairs, so I'm gonna have to look and see what else we have. Okay, I'm going to add this clip in here for my grocery haul. I was stuttering a lot when I buy things after learning of what's put in them and what they can do to you. I don't explain things on why I buy them, for no offense, but you guys out there. When I'm doing my grocery haul and I'm talking about it and I'm explaining it, not only am I like kind of playing it in my head, but I'm explaining to myself and I'm trying to come up with excuses. So there's a lot of stuttering or not making sense, and that's me processing them. Girl, you know you shouldn't have been buying that stuff yet. Here you are buying them little muffins when you know that there's dyes in there and they're horrible for your kids. So I get comments sometimes like, you don't have to explain yourself, and I know I don't have to explain myself, but I'm doing it for myself as I'm talking. I'm talking to myself. Also, I'm doing the last bath of the night, so I got Frey in here right now, and the other girls are trying to come in here, but they got their slippers on. The floor is like a little bit wet, and it's like, stay out of the bathroom. You've already cleaned up. Anyways, I am sitting on the toilet, but I'm not using the toilet. But this is a bathroom. I'm sitting on the toilet. Little spiel for you guys. Also, there's quite a bit of you guys that are not from here in America, and the food here is not good for you. And that's why there's so much obesity, so many health problems, because the food's not good. And why do you buy it? Because we're so programmed to buy food like this. It takes a minute to adjust to not buy the simple things. Yeah, we could go and I think Chris is finally playing the Xbox for once. Maybe that's a movie. Now I'm distracted again. Here we go. But the food here is not the best. And I'm hoping that someone in this administration can help with that. Because a lot of us know things are bad, and a lot of us don't think things are bad. And then there's the older people that say, back in my day, I used to eat this. Well, back in your day, this, and this was not added to this certain food. Say like a box of Rice Krispie treats. Or anything, probably even Coca-Cola, I don't know. But yet here we are, people like me that still buy this stuff. So yeah, we need to clean up our food system. We do. And then we need to be strong and cook more healthier foods, which is easier said than done, especially when you're a mom to this many with zero help at all, unless daddy's home from work. So it is challenging and it is hard, and I wish I had the time and the energy to go into the kitchen and make homemade Cheez-Its or homemade Cocoa Puffs, or I used to make homemade Pop-Tarts. Homemade anything. Speaking of Pop-Tarts, one of my pregnancy downfalls. Horrible for you. One of the most horrible things besides Fruit Loops and Apple Jacks here. And that was one of my cravings. And today when Chris went shopping, he's like, do you want a box of Pop-Tarts? And I was like, no, if they're not in the house, they're not tempting. But as you've seen in one of my other hauls, I do still drink soda. We can't be perfect, you guys. Us out there, we can't be perfect, but we can try, right?